Jim, I know, I believe it was in the last election that you and Councilman Bianco signed a pledge
4 years ago.
4 years ago, basically a pledge of campaign civility.
That's right. I've noticed over the years, and people notice this, I think, in general, that in politics, it's just an uncivil, it's a terrible world we live in a lot of ways. In politics, the worst comes out in people, and I've never done that. I've never attacked them. I don't consider these people my opponents. I think we're blessed this year. I think the 4 people that are nominated by the major parties are all excellent, and I consider them my colleagues. We're all running to serve the town, to serve the people of Yorktown. But anyway, I'm going to sign a pledge to maintain civility. I'm going to urge all the candidates to sign it with me. I know Councilman Bianco supports that. Last time he signed the pledge. I think a couple other people did. But one of the components of the pledge is that I'm not going to put up any signs. I find that the signs, you see signs up now, it's May, and you have signs up now that purportedly will last till Election Day. And I think that's just, it's not good for the aesthetics of the town. So I'm going to sign a pledge not to put up any signs. I'm going to go door to door, talk to people. People hopefully will know my name without me littering the landscape of Yorktown and making it covered with signs. So that's my feeling. Look, everybody can do whatever they like, but I find signs to be a littering issue.
Now, as somebody who has been on the town board for 2 decades, and Councilman Bianco has been there almost that long, right? Now, couldn't you, and he, in fact, as well as one other person, which would give you a 3/5 majority, introduce a town ordinance that actually would prohibit signs, or do you feel that you don't want to go that far? Because some people would say that's undemocratic.
Not
right?
only that, but we're looking at a sign ordinance, and I take the opposite position. I think people are entitled to put up any signs they wish on their property, any political signs they wish. Just because I choose not to put up signs, the First Amendment guarantees, as you know, Bruce, you're a defender of the First Amendment, guarantees our right of free expression. I'd be the last person on this earth to say that a person shouldn't put up, could not put up signs. It's everybody's choice. I just choose not to because I think it just aesthetically is displeasing. But no, everybody has the right to put up signs. I will defend that until my last breath. And I know people will put up signs, and God bless them.
And in the last election that you ran, Jim, did you put up signs?
I've never put up signs.
You've never, ever?
Ever.
And yet you've won 5 times, so that must prove something.
I can't fit my name on a sign. That's one of my problems. But I've never put up signs, and I just find them to be aesthetically displeasing. And maybe it hurts me not to put up a sign. I know people have told me, gee, name recognition is important, but after so many years, if I don't have name recognition, I must be doing something wrong. So I'm going to continue to pledge not to put up signs. I'm going to continue to pledge civility, and we'll go from there. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to an honest and open debate about the issues. But like I said, all of us are here to serve Yorktown, and let's go out and talk to the people and see what they want.
But you know, Jim, the thought occurs to me, because you know how much I love words, right? So if you were to shorten your name to get on the sign, you could call yourself Jim Mart. But then you know what would happen? People would think you're a store. J Mart.
More than happy to come shop at my store. I'm giving out good advice. I'm giving out public service, and I'm more than happy to serve people. And I think this is a very important election because you have some critical issues facing Yorktown, more so than in the past. I think it's probably a time that experience, above all, means a lot. You have a budgetary problem that we've never had this severe before, and you need some experience. 60% of the town board is only a year and change old. 60%. So you need to keep some experience around. And I think that experience institutionally is important because we've tried things in the past, and we can tell the rest of the members of the town board, no, we tried that, didn't work, let's try something else. So I think now, more than ever, you need some experience on the town board. We're facing an issue with our youth where you have, as you know, Bruce, an issue where you have overdoses of drugs, you have, unfortunately, suicides and the like, and we need to do something about that. I'm working with ASK to try to do something about that. Of course,
Lions for Safe Kids.
Exactly, right. And you need some experience in leadership there. We have issues with our environment. You need to have a balance between pro-business, which we are, and also protecting our environment. And I'm working with people, on the town board on those issues as well. We just finished our comprehensive plan. Now we have to implement it, and that takes experience as well. So you have a lot of challenges on the town board now. I'm up for the challenge. I love my job. I love my job. I love every day of it, and I can't wait to start, hopefully, if I'm blessed, another term.
And also, speaking of youth groups in town, there's the Yorktown Teen Center, which is another organization that's been doing a great job in creating a safe haven for young people to go to, just as you point out, because we don't want them going in the wrong direction.
As you have,
Yeah.
you're a leader in our youth activities area field, and I want to compliment you on what you've done. God bless you, Bruce Apar. But I think also we need to do more vigilance in terms of enforcement of our narcotics laws. It's no secret that we used to have a narcotics operation, and unfortunately that officer got hurt, is permanently disabled, and our narcotics operation has cut back considerably. And I've noticed in my police reports an increase in narcotics arrests and narcotics activity in the town, and this cannot be tolerated. And I'm advocating for an increase in the police department to set up our narcotics unit come next budget time and to do something about drugs in this town. We can't put our head in the sand any longer, and I've been saying this for years. We've got to be more vigilant. We have to be more stronger in enforcing our drug laws in Yorktown. People should know, if you're going to do drugs, if you're going to sell drugs, you're not going to do it in my community.
Right. Okay, we've been talking with Jim Martorano, who is the Democratic candidate for Yorktown Town Board in 2011. Thanks very much for your time, Jim, and best of luck.
Bruce, thank you.